Now, you wanted moments yesterday. You got them. Anthony Volpe with a grand slam, and for some weird reason, never met Derek Jeter and had to take a picture with him after the game. And you say, Donnie, why do you care about a player taking a picture with another player for a photo op? Oh, perfect segue as we get into it tonight, Dubsy. The NBA takes place. It's the Los Angeles Lakers. It's the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. That spread's 4.5 currently right now as a favorite towards the Cavaliers and a total of 225. But here's the issue with this game. Forget about the handicaps here. Bron and Bronny are going to show up in Cleveland tonight for a family photo. And I wonder about this, Dubs. Sometimes when you get married, you pick out a videographer, you pick out a photographer. Have they been doing this here? Because photo op night number one, which they got, fantastic. They loved it as a family. I panned, quite frankly. He hasn't appeared in a game yet. But he's going to appear in the game tonight for another photo op, and then he's going to be banished to the G League. Let's start there. Lakers, Cavs, off the court here. Bronny coming to town. Big deal, no big deal, making a mockery of the NBA or Donnie. You're being way too harsh. It's a great family moment.
Oh, get out of here. We're not at Disneyland riding up and down Splash Mountain here, Donnie. What's going on? I mean, we've seen enough from Bronny James. He looks like, a 12-year-old playing amongst men. He's not built for it. He doesn't have the skill set. It's a complete insult to the opposition in the Cleveland Cavaliers. And LeBron James has far too much control over this Lakers team. So let's get another photo opportunity in the mix. Let's get it done and dusted. He ain't putting up points. He ain't putting up buckets. He ain't getting rebounds. This is an absolute disaster from the jump. And this is what happens when your podcast co-host is the head coach in JJ Redick. The Lakers are playing some good basketball. They don't need this distraction or this sideshow. And imagine what it tells the rest of the locker room. Like, yeah, okay, we'll step aside and we'll let him have his a couple of minutes in the spotlight as we go back to Cleveland here. We're trying to win basketball games. This is the NBA. This is the association, one of the toughest environments in professional sports. And you're bringing the young fella up just because it's something you want to do. I'm sorry. I haven't bought in for this one from the jump. If you're trying to play the long game with Bronny James, that ain't it either. I'm sorry. There's levels to this thing. He doesn't have what Dad has in terms of seeing it out there on the hardwood. Give him a minute, 2 minutes at best. I don't like this play for the Lakers at all, and they're probably going to be left Cleveland with egg in the face. So I'm right there with you, Donnie.
Like, why don't we just keep going on this? Like, I guess he goes to the G League, but then he might come back for the Miami Heat game in Miami so they can do it again. And why don't we just even take it to the 10th degree here, Dubs? Why don't every game Bronny come in and they stop the game, call a timeout, maybe even like Adam Silver can be there, and Bronny and LeBron can exchange jerseys at half court like players do after the game and take the picture that way here. Wouldn't that be great? Hey, Dad, can you get your jersey? Sure, son. Let me get yours. It makes a mockery of the organic situations in sports are why we love sports, where we don't know what's going to happen and players step up in big moments. Fake photo ops, that's what gets on my nerves. But by the way, Cleveland Cavaliers come into this game 4-0 in the season. The Lakers 3-1. I'm taking the Cavs tonight -4.5 on Bronny night. How about that? Game number 2 we'll look at. How about the Spurs and the Thunder? Big line here. 12.5-point spread for 12-point spread live for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Total of 221. Spurs Thunder Dubs. Any feels? Wembanyama, OKC, SGA? What do you got?
Yeah, I love this matchup. Two of the exciting young teams in the NBA. OKC obviously pushing for a championship. They do have the Cavs. They've got that pedigree. SGA, the shortest price in the MVP market. But this is a big spot. Close to 2 touchdowns in going against Wemby and the Spurs. And we know how San Antonio like to play it. They can shut it down on the defensive side. So for me, if you want to correlate the two bet types here, I think the Spurs grabbing the points in a big spot, bright lights, shining lights going against one of the best teams in the NBA. Give me the points with the Spurs and give me the unders there as well. I'll correlate it towards that total, 221.5. I don't see a way in which we get over that. I caught up with a couple of Suns players last week, Donnie, and I was lucky enough to ask him, who scares you in the NBA? Who is that big that just wows you in their presence? And like, Wemby. Wemby is a really big dude. There is no one like him. So really tough in trying to score against. And I think the kid's an absolute superstar. One of my craziest bets of the year, quadruple double at 12-1 for Wembanyama. Give me the Spurs.
Oh, dig in. Celtics Pacers here also. Take a look at the Celtics 4-0 in the season. The Pacers 1-3. Currently live, -6.5 favorite for the Celtics. The Pacers total in this game 235.5. Give me the over in this one. Let's have some fun. It's on the move.
Pacers playing with plenty of pace. They can score. Could not stop a nosebleed. The Celtics, the Class. Why are the Celtics playing with so much motivation, Donnie? Did somebody take their lunch money? Did somebody tell them they're getting kicked out of Boston? They're playing like an angry team right now. Let's go.
Maybe the Celtics don't show up because they're watching Bronny James night in Cleveland. Could be upset alert, baby.